Go live. It say I'm on. Anybody out there? Anybody? Any other Dub fam out there? I don't see nobody. So they say I'm on. Let me double or triple check so I make sure I ain't talking to myself. Can y'all hear me? Can y'all see me? I don't see nothing on here. Say upcoming. Let's see. Let's see. Anybody? Anybody? Everybody. Finally figure out a comment on live chat. Okay, okay, we got Alice the Great. Okay, you in this, so that means you can hear me. Just trying to get a few people before I get started. So this just finally figured out how to comment on a live chat. Look, we both in here learning because this is my first live, and I don't even know. Crystal Lynette, hey friend, Mister 3000. I like that name. I like that name. Jay Blake. Thank you for coming in the room. AW. Hey. Always got my back on this screen or any other screen on YouTube. I appreciate you. I appreciate everybody coming in. I just want to get a few people in the room just to say thank you for all y'all support. Mr. I like that name. I might have to put that on the screen. Mr. 3000. Michelle Bird. Hey, Michelle. Huh. I knew you was gonna be in the house. Don't tell me why. Tara Simpkins, DMV in the house. DMV stand up. It's the one and the only area. If y'all ain't never been in DMV, it's just it's a whole nother world in itself. So I'm just glad to see y'all here and you made it. And I was like, I don't get nervous doing this, but I'm nervous because this is my first time doing it. I mean, it took so much just to get here. Like I might have, let's say, the gift of gab and everything, but as far as technical skills, I mean, it's a struggle and it's tough. So I'm glad y'all make it. I'm glad to see Marcy Robbins. Hey, always supporting. Brandy Love in the house. DQ. Thank you, everybody. Thank you. I appreciate y'all. Like I said, I was just nervous because why I was nervous because I didn't know if I would be able to work it because I still had a little trouble just getting it here. Who we got? We got a lot of people coming in here. MG by. I got to put my glasses on. Thank you so much. Uh, so yeah, for as far as the night, like I said, I just wanted to thank y'all in person and let y'all know, like without y'all, it could be no me. I do this for y'all because for real, like just to get people to understand what's going on. My story is I was always in the comments, and so many people said like they read my comments and tell me like you need to do your own YouTube channel. I'm like, oh, y'all don't know what y'all talking about. And I just kept hearing it and hearing it. And I'm like, dang, I look on like everybody's comments and I see I got the most comments and it say I'm the number one commenter. So that's where that come from. Sunshine Flowers. Hey, appreciate you coming through. It's this writing a little small. So if I happen to misread your name, please forgive me in advance. I see Patricia Barnes is in the house and TS Underreed. Thank you for coming. LLE. I appreciate everybody. So yeah, like I was saying, I just wanted to thank y'all personally and just let y'all know, like y'all are so appreciated. I'm not a guy who's about the likes or even the subscription because as I said, you with me, and I see y'all with me, and I appreciate it so much. I just I just want to do what I do, what feels natural to me, getting these comments because and also in turn, I didn't know I wanted to actually build a community like I have because there's people on this list like who we see each other like we become YouTube family. We cousins. Like my second best friend Monique King in the house and AW and Crystal Lynette and and it's not taken away from anybody else in here, but it's just like where I started from, I see them in other channels, like the channels I support, like Little Black Book, Niecy Dixon, Simply Sakina, and things like that. And they like everybody. These my cousins. These my YouTube cousins, and I want y'all to have the same thing because when we see each other, be like, "Hey, cousin," just "Hey, friend," just like that. Because that's a real special thing. Because believe it or not, we spend so much time on this YouTube thing. We connected like that. We connected real strong, and it feels real good because it's like, and at the same time that everybody has an opinion, but if you see somebody messing with your family on YouTube, you be like, hold up, that's my people. We have each other back. So, and sometimes we get in disagreements or misunderstandings, but just like family, we all work it out, and it's like really a beautiful thing. And I mean, and who else coming in? I see somebody, Indika Langston. Thank you. I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you didn't forget. I like that Michelle Bird, the Dove family reunion. I'm telling you, it feel real good. My cousin Shannon B in the house. I mean, like I'm telling you, it feels so good. I can't and won't do this without y'all. So hey, oh, they go one of the greats, Simply Sakina. Always check out Simply Sakina because again, J Dub don't just roll with anybody in anybody's channel. Simply Sakina is the real deal. So I get with people who are unique. I get with people who are themselves, and everybody that I really rock with is different. They have something to offer, and I'm telling you. So because if I don't comment on anybody's channel. If you see me on somebody's channel, I respect what they're doing, and because I only have a lot of time myself, so you know. Hey D Dub, oh no apologies. I'm just glad you're here. I appreciate you. Thank you. And as I tell you, people may think that I'm saying it is corny or anything. I say I do this for y'all because really all I can do is just be on these comments. I never have to get on the screen. I don't want the shine or the light, but so many people said you really need to get that channel going. You really need to do it. And then finally I did it. And like I said, I just hit the streets, just running, the YouTube streets, running. We got Irene in the house. I appreciate that. I thank you so much. And there go another one. That's my friend. Hey, friend, giving you the real tea. Hear what I'm saying to you. Hear what I'm saying to you. I told you I don't roll with just anybody. These these are people who of substance. Giving the real tea is one of a kind. Not just because I got I don't even know what that is, a super chat or whatever, because I ain't never had one of those before. Um, just because from out of nowhere, when you hear what I'm saying, respecting my content, giving you the real tea, supported me, didn't have to. Real tea is giving you the real tea is already established. Thousands upon thousands on his way to 20K if he ain't already hit it. He the real deal. And his work ethic is off the chain. And he give it to you and he give it yourself. All I say is don't go over there sensitive. And I don't mean he insult you. He just gonna give it to you and you gotta be able to accept that. And that's what I respect about Real T. And again, he's a part of my success. There's so many others. Simply Sakina, Miss Misha, Niecy Dixon, uh, it goes on and on. I can't think right now, but the support. I mean, I don't even want to miss nobody. Bronze Fairy 0625, always see her in the comment. Always support. Sean Unfiltered, the deacon of the super panel, the man, in itself. Sean Unfiltered is serious. Like I almost want to call him Dr. Sean Unfiltered. He got something to say always. Look at that. Simply, I'm great. I gotta look up. I gotta look up because this is something. Like I said, it's different. Now listen, each and every person on this list, every person on this list means something to me. But when I see, like I said, I just showed you, giving the real tea, people who helped me, simply Sakina up on this screen, who helped me when I was starting out with 30 people. Now I've got 3,000 because of people like them. And just to see them support me like that, I am telling you, that means the world to me. Got my eyes sweating. I gotta look up a little bit. It hurt. It burned. Excuse me, brother. Feel good. Appreciate the support. C. C. Santos. I just spoke with you on the comments, and I'm glad you were able to make the live, and you heard me on the little black book. I appreciate you because that's what excuse me, that's where I get the support. A lot of people see me on Little Black Book just talking or just sharing, and it's just special. I'm getting choked up for real. We got forgive me, I can't read the print is little. Terry L. Sudbay Leonard. I forgive me if I misspelled your name or I said mispronounce your name. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Look at that there. So, and these are the people again who don't owe me nothing. Another one, Sunshine Flowers. Look at that. I'm telling you. Yeah, I'm trying to hide. I'm trying to hold on. These these are the people who support me just because. And I say it ain't never about no money. It ain't never about no what do you call it? Subscriptions or nothing. I do this for y'all. I could just, but to see that the people that I admire, the people who support me, just showing me all this love, it is messing me up. I'm telling you. I think I got to do something crazy just to stop. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. And we got PKNCRM always in the house giving those wonderful comments and support. Like I said, just forgive me if I mispronounce your name. If people don't know, I have just like that's a good thing. This is a little thing I can let y'all in different things about me. I'm what do you call it? I'm nearsighted or whatever it is. I can't see up close. I don't know what that is. I'm getting confused. And um Halimar, she's always in there. I know her because I see her them hearts, and she always give great comments. They straight and to the point. We got Whitney Harris. Thank you so much. Tara Simpkins, Brown Sugar. I know. I don't know why YouTube. I don't. Maybe I didn't do it right because I'm brand new to this. That's why I haven't do it. I haven't done it yet because I was trying to do it at 1,000 subscribers. So it took me up till now to get it done. And yeah, I'm here, so I'm learning. That's one thing y'all may not know about me. I may look like it may look easy, but it's a struggle for me. I'm like, when people told me just start your channel, that's exactly what I did. I didn't know nothing. I just got out there, hit the porch, and just gave myself and just put myself on the screen. So I mean, that's what I'm doing. So when you see me, I'm learning just like I'm a baby YouTuber. That's all I am. I've been doing this about 8 months. About 8 months. And the growth has been ridiculous. I would have never even thought of this, but it's just been building and building. And as I said, it's because of y'all. It's because of y'all. Sexy Eyes 2000 always showing love in the comments. I really enjoy people who comment. And Sexy Eyes 2000 is always going to give multiple comments. That's what I say. I need that. I need it. That's like my energy. That's my food. I say, I don't say it. Forget the likes. Forget the subscription. Get in them comments. Get in those comments and help me because that's my energy. So who we got? We got Patricia Barnes. And thank you so much. You're saying I'm doing a wonderful job. I got uh D White just showed some love out of nowhere. And listen, I appreciate you. I don't ask for these things. When y'all tune into my channel, that is just so much more than I can ask for. Because, who am I in this big YouTube world? I'm thankful and grateful that y'all show me this kind of support. We got Annie Klein in the house. Uh just thank y'all. Thank y'all. So we here. I'm trying to get myself together because I kind of wanted to maybe get into uh, what I was going to get into. We was going to do a little bit of Married at First Sight, but it's kind of early. So again, this is my brand new. So if it goes a little rough and all that, if you want to, because I don't know who's in the chat. When I say who's in the chat, I told y'all I have some exclusive exotic pets. If anybody want to meet one on screen, you let me know. Give me a sign, say yes, put up a snake emoji. If you don't, I don't want to freak nobody out. I want to share. I want to start sharing more of me because I mean, for real, I want to start doing stuff like uh, story times because I want to just start sharing my life because I mean, I got so many stories to tell. Look at that. What we got? Kenya from Cali showing much love. Your wisdom is real, a needed voice, and your content is quality. We appreciate you, brother. I appreciate you so much for appreciating me because that really means something when things matter. And forgive me for all the super chats I didn't read because I was just trying to hold it together because especially we get. I got some snakes. I'm getting some snakes in here. Everybody's saying, yeah, Jay Blake, you might have to go off for a minute. I'm getting some emojis. Yeah, because I can't even get myself together. Like I said, the format and everything. I just I I can't even get myself together. I done lost my yeah, just the support because like I said, when I say it, y'all, it ain't no catchphrase or nothing. I just want to make sure y'all understand this. Y'all could be anywhere in this YouTube world, but you here with me. That means something to me. I don't just say that. That's crazy. That's crazy. Yeah, y'all could be in all these other channels. Who I call Dr. Lady Charity. Now, when you read Dr. Lady Charity's comments, you're gonna learn something. She puts it down. She put it down. And if I missed Alice the Great, Alice the Great will get the comments going so hard. Alice the Great will get the comments going so hard. She had people talking to her 2 and 3 days afterwards. You know, and that's what I like. That's what I said. You don't even gotta even talk to me or interact with me. I want to build a community. I want to build the same community that I got with a lot of people in this channel. Because that's what it's about. Yeah, we looking kind of good for some steak. I gotta pull it out. So Jay Blake, I ain't yeah, you like the only one. Got Q got a couple of snakes. Brittany Bunch, I'm her favorite. I need that. I deserve it. Crystal Lynette, my friend. All right, I'm telling you, yeah, that's what I'm saying. I just be asking. Y'all always exceed over the top with the comments. I mean, they go way over the top. I mean, like I said, I forget the likes. I mean, y'all really come through. Like I got 20,000 subscribers. That's how that's how lit on my comments is off the range. But okay, this is what I'm gonna do. Give a disclaimer. Anybody that got a little funny thing. Y'all see the emojis in the comments, so you might want to take maybe about 20 seconds to step back. Caribbean Gal 28, supporting hard. Know you from LBB 91, Little Black Book, definitely one of the greats. Brittany Bunch, thank you for coming in the house. All right, I'm going to get down and get my buddy out for a minute. Just just want to share with y'all. Because that's how I go. That's how I want to start. I want to start sharing more. I want to start sharing more because everybody was talking. They always got things going on with people's dogs and cats and things that mean something to them. Because the person I am, snakes work well for me. I work like long hours. Uh, my time is so limited. I need a pet that doesn't require a lot and that really just want to keep to himself. I don't need, do a whole lot of maintenance. I feed him once, maybe once or twice every week. I say once or twice, once a week or 2 weeks. My man don't want to come out, he's shy. But he a black snake. So black snakes, you got to do what you do. We do like back in the day. We didn't baby dogs or cats. They came out when we wanted to come out. So here we go. So everybody look. How many snakes do I have in Dinka Langston? I have three. I have three. This is my first one. My emotional for support snake. Yeah, yeah. Look, that's my buddy. That's my buddy Jake. He about 2 years old, a little over 2 years old. This my man. I don't know if y'all can see him. I see the maybe I need to take that comment down. But yeah, let me break it down one time. One time. Like it's a myth. It's a myth about snakes. Well, they saying they so evil. They so all you got to do is watch them, their temperament, and because they used to being handled, unlike a wild snake, they um they just like a puppy, and the bites or whatever they got little heads. They have sharp teeth, but because they know me, he'll never bite me. The only time they bite people is if you smell like what they eat, which is rodents, and that's not live. So, yeah, that's what people say. Kenyon from Cali said, "Beautiful skin." Yeah, people used to say, "Ooh, I could make some boots out of him," and I was like, "Oh, not my man. I ain't doing the camera right. I'm new to this." But yeah, he usually shy. He's a ball python, so he usually just ball up. I let my son handle them and everything, and it's not even a thing. I think I missed the let me forgive me. I saw Cece threw in a super chat on the offering table. I appreciate you so much. Yeah, and it's a myth. I could do anything to this snake. He's not gonna do anything to me at all. I can put my hand. He's shy. It's nothing. I can touch his head, touch his face. I can put him around my neck like you see. It's nothing. He does nothing. He's awesome. He's so chill. If I want him sit, I can sit him this whole time. He'll sit here and watch YouTube with me. He won't do anything. He's just he's just so. And I just wanted, because for real, I'm gonna tell you, I was nervous about having a snake, but once I got that going, it was I got addicted, and that's how I end up with like 3 snakes in 2 years, because it's like Lay's potato chips. Once you get one, you just can't stop. Sean, yeah, Sean, he's gonna get about probably about 4 feet. He's not a huge snake, but he actually just started eating again. He just started. He ate last week. He hadn't eaten in like maybe in November. They're from Africa. This snake is from Africa. I'm taking this segment longer than I had. Um, so pretty much he likes to hide all day. He only wakes up at night. Michelle Bird, I've never been bitten. Like I said, I was telling everybody they will only bite if you hurt them, or if you if they're like super afraid of you, like you think you're gonna harm you, or if you smell like a rodent, that's their food. I feed them frozen rodents, not live. And yeah, because what they do, the way they I guess they think they're not gonna really try to eat anything that's bigger than them. Anything bigger than them will harm them. So if even if I had a rodent and it was too big, he would just pass up on it. Yeah, he I mean he when I say he's super duper chill, when I say I trust him, when I'm missing it. Frozen road, yeah, it is nasty. You got it take I get like rodents from PetSmart or whatever. He ain't gonna do nothing. He just roll up on me, hug up on me. But for real, he don't want to be bothered with me. But because he's my snake, he's a black snake. He got to come out when I want him to come out. He's chill. I mean, and his bite wouldn't be worse like if a dog bit me. Not that dogs bite. Some dogs do bite, but um, it's not worse than a cat scratch. It would be like a little pin if he did, but no, he's never bit me. He's never struck at me. None of that. I can do anything to him. He won't. He doesn't see me in danger. He knows me. He knows my smell. That's why they flick their tongue out to smell things. So I'm gonna put him away. I ain't gonna, but I appreciate y'all checking it out and just wanted to teach y'all, learn something new about me, and just know that snakes aren't what they, what people tell you they are. Nothing. I can do anything. I can grab his head. He ain't gonna do nothing. Nothing at all. Nothing at all. Brown sugar, you got an iguana. I wanted iguana, but they were saying they get too big, and they said they like slap your tail or they might scratch you. But I just stick with the snakes. Why you paying around when you near DC? Yeah, AW, because DC, them rats are bigger than the snakes, and they don't play. This is a little puppy dog snake. he got to be fed and his food got to be warmed up and all of that. So it ain't nothing he gonna do. He's spoiled. He's a little baby. PKNCRM Venom. Venom. That's a great question because people say, "Oh, venom. A venomous snake is a particular type of snakes with fangs that have like poison in them. These snakes don't. They swallow their prey whole. So even if they bit you, they're not poisonous. I wouldn't keep a venomous snake because that's very dangerous. This snake is no danger at all. Yeah, DC got yes, they got rats the size of cats. Yes, those rats would eat this snake up. So I wouldn't do that. Cool. Yeah. Okay. But I just wanted to show that to y'all because, like I said, I got three of them, but I ain't want to alarm people too bad. And this was my very first one. He's a little over 2 years old, and I wish I could have more. Like I just don't have the room for 'em. And the crazy thing, so like if you think about it, not that I'm trying to persuade anybody like doing it from getting a dog or a cat opposed to this because this is a big jump. But this snake was going to live probably 25 or 30 years. I paid $20 for this snake, you know, and I deal with him when he won. Marcy Robbins, you have to warm. Yeah, well, this one, he's a very picky eater. He likes his rats is warmed up. He like them warmed up. And let me catch a super chat because I missed CC's and because it was moving so fast. Jay, it's a dinka, but you said or Danica. It's Danica, but you said or Danica. Okay, it's or Danica. Okay, or that I like that even better. That's a beautiful name. Or Danica. Okay, thank you. Thank you. I can read. Lady Dr. Lady Cherry said microwave. Ugh, no, you can't do that. That'll turn out horrible. The mouse will get burns on it and all that, and it might explode. So I don't want to gross nobody out. But no, you just warm it up with like a little heat lamp, and you bring it to about 100 degrees, and that's what they do. They have like little heat pits in their face, and they feel the heat. They size it up. You see these little holes, if you can see it, in his face, and he can sense what size the rat is, how large it is, and then he will attack. This live is hilarious. Yeah, I warm up with a heat lamp. Oh yeah, Brandy Love, yes. If you heat it too long, it will smell. So you gotta have a temperature gun to keep it so it won't get smelly. You don't want that. That's a nasty smell. I know what that is. He's like, can you talk about the weather stuff? All right, yeah, I held y'all long enough, but yeah, I just wanted to share a little bit in my world. This is my guy. This is my guy, Jake. Jake the Snake. That's from a old wrestler from back in the day. Jake the Snake. This is my man. Chill, so chill. I might pick him up twice a week or just check on him or make sure he got water. Other than that, he don't want to be bothered with me. He want to be in his own little world. I'm gonna put him down. And one more thing. A snake will try to escape every chance they get. So you got to keep them locked up. And I'm gonna tell you, one of my snakes did both. This one escaped, and another one escaped, and that's something, because they don't eat often, so it's like it's not in danger. But just to find out you can really walk up or run up on a snake, that's kind of nerve wracking. But I make sure I stay extra careful. I done lost two of them and got them back. So, oh yeah, this I ain't expect this to be the nature channel, but yeah, it was fun like sharing that with y'all. Just to bye, Jake. Yeah. I appreciate that. Y'all welcome because that's something. That's my little guy. Woo. All right, let me calm down. Let me calm down. I still wet. All right. Let me get myself together. So y'all, we didn't really get to see what do you go, Married at First Sight. So I don't know if y'all want to kind of discuss like they created like a midterm on it. And just to say like who you think is going to make it, who where you think like how do you evaluate where they at? Because some people thought certain people be together, some people thought they wouldn't. So if y'all want to talk about that, let me know. Get something down in the comments, and we can kick it off if y'all feel like doing it. Even though we really don't have a had an episode, because I was really disappointed about that because I was ready to go. Because I'm always ready to go in on Elijah Wan, aka Isaac, and Steve. Steve is the and Steve is the hot button. CC say ain't nobody making it. I don't believe that because I really believe that I really believe that Isaac has his clutches on into Katina, and I think she already part of the programming, and she just want to be married, and she want to please. So I don't think she going. I think he got to do something just oh so crazy to let him go. Because even CC said, can you do the large? I saw a larger one last night, and he was talking about. Uh, 90% of what him and Dr. Pepper was talking about, it meant nothing. It was just nothing. He was saying pretty much, well, Katina says he confirmed that I don't talk bad to her at all. So, they don't even know what they're talking about. But Dr. Pepper and Pastor Cal came out there to confront him. And Elijah Wan is that. He's not going to take anything in at all. You can't tell somebody something that know everything. I would think he'd be married. He'd be married by this time. He know every single thing. But yeah, I don't know. Let's go in. Let's go into something. Let's go into something. Let me put something up. Let me just let me put something up. Yeah, that. I'm gonna start with my favorite. Just if y'all want to get down in the comments or as we go, say what you say. Y'all done blew me away with all this love and support. I'm missing comments and I don't even know what I'm doing, but I'm trying to just put something together because from here it'll just get better. But let's see what we got. Let's see what we got. So we're gonna roll with talking about Noy and Steve. Let's talk about Noy and Steve a bit because some people are still drinking that Steve Kool-Aid. And we pretty much like at the show said we had like a halfway point, and this man still hasn't revealed his financials. And what I can't grasp is that Steve is just he's so level headed, he's so understanding, he's so Malika Rose. Yes, this is my first live. I'm a YouTube baby, even though I'm Mr. 3000 if somebody called me in the comments. Um, yeah, I'm brand new to this, and I would say Steve is just he's hiding something, and I don't think he'll ever reveal like what he's got going on. And I can't see how Noy has fallen in love with him without when you see a man that's holding back or hiding something. I don't I don't get it. I don't get it. I'm trying to read the comments too. Yeah, that's right. His dad called him a vagabond. If you making it, your father ain't gonna call you that. Gray T Steve. Yep, that's my man, Gray T Steve. Uh Michelle Allen jumped in the chat. Hey Michelle. Simply Sakina. Yes. You feel attacked with Steve? Oh yeah. I mean, we ain't so Simply Sakina said she feels attacked. Me and Noy and the rest of us, we're not asking for Steve to put down the balance book and show what he got in his checkings and his saves and his investment, just like anybody else, especially if he's supposed to be leading or partnering with Noy. You got to tell your business partner the plan. You can't say you can't give vague answers. You can't say, well, maybe we can do something different. If we join in our lives together, we talking about having children. We got to know how we're gonna take care of these kids. We got to know where we're gonna live at. We got to know how we're gonna live. It can't be up in the air. We're not asking for the money. We're not asking for the bank statements. Just tell us the plan. Tell me what you're gonna be responsible for. Are we doing 50-50? Are you just paying the liability insurance with your RAV4 and the dent on it, and I gotta pay for my car? We just need to know. We just need to know. Got people coming in the chat. Cartier White, thank you for coming. Appreciate you. Trying to catch all of these. Yeah, exactly. Caribbean Gal 28. Where is the financial segment? I think they're avoiding it on purpose, and I don't understand that. That's like so ridiculous. It's so ridiculous, and it's done on purpose. But I got a feeling deep down that it really matters to Noy that Steve is he keeps evading the question for like 6 episodes in a row. That's the problem. That's the problem. He talk about everything else, but he could talk about noodles. He could talk about ghosting. He could talk about um, noise spilling all their business on IG. I get that. All those are problems, but we could talk about all those. Don't tell me, okay, well, I've tried to talk to you. You've been really busy. What you mean you tried to talk to me? You talking to me right now. Talk to me. Brianna Lee, thank you. Congrats on the 3K. Mr. 3000. That's what they call me. That's what I'm gonna change my name for that today. But yeah, that knowing Steve thing, it's really not to me. It's not annoying. I'm talking about the people who supporting this Steve thing. I want to know. I would love to know how would y'all approach that. Like we're not talking boyfriend and girlfriend. We're talking somebody they legally married. So whatever Steve got going on or don't got going on, it's going to affect Noy. He Steve hit her with, well, is it affecting you now? No, we're in a shared apartment. Married at first sight is paying for it. We getting per diem. Um, I don't know if they paid it rent or whatever because they saying they kind of paid him like $1,500 an episode or something like that. So I don't know that, but your financials, we do need to know what you're gonna do or how you're gonna do it. So, and I saw somebody say, "What part of DC do I live in?" I don't live in DC anymore. I don't anymore because most of us who lived in DC have moved out of DC because one, let me. I can go down the list real quick. We don't. Most of us don't live in DC anymore. One, because it's like crime ridden. The upper crust of DC, like downtown, is like the Manhattan of New York, or you live in the upper northwest problem. It's so expensive, but everywhere in DC is expensive, even in the dirt ghetto. And if you don't live in those places where you are with the upper echelon, like Georgetown and downtown and upper northwest, it's crime ridden. People are running lights, people are robbing people. I mean, they doing all kind of things. I mean, every day it's not a dull moment. I have no fear. I mean, I work in DC um, as well. I have no problem. I'm not afraid, but I would never want to live there ever again because even back in the day, even in listen, it was safer in DC during the crack era. You hear what I'm saying to you? The that crack era in which it was like the murder capital of the nation. People still have respect for older people. We still had some fathers in the home, but even we didn't, we still have respect for people. And people who were not crack dealers were considered civilians. So as me at 8 years old in the late 80s, I could walk around by myself without nobody harming me. And let me not forget before I say it, Niecy Dixon's in the house, one of the greats, one of my biggest supporters when she didn't have to. Um, who I've been with and watched her and Simply Sakina grow, and their channel has taken off. And like I said, those are the people I roll with. Niecy Dixon is the real deal, the most well-rounded YouTuber out there. It's like she got two brains. She can think for a man or as a woman. It's amazing. Like I said, I only roll with the real, and Niecy Dixon is definitely the real. Absolutely, 100%. Um, okay, Ravine S. Thank you so much. I appreciate you coming through. Brown sugar, and yeah. So going in DC, I don't live in DC because one, like I said, even let's say the hood, the ghetto, all that crazy expensive, but it's crazy dangerous. You wouldn't want your children, your spouse. You wouldn't. It's dangerous, and you can't even have a gun. You can, but you can't. But that goes beside the point. And not only is it so expensive, everywhere around is expensive, but the further you go out, the more you get for your money. So we want to live in places that are safer and like we can go into the M part of DMV into Maryland, and if we pay, let's say, $1 million for a house, it could be on some acres and it could be in a with giant spaces and all that. In DC, you could still be in a house with no yard for $1 million, depending where you at. It's that serious. And as I said, especially some place that's crime ridden, you can't walk across the street. You might get ran over. You might get robbed. Do all that. I mean, it still feels like home, but it's totally different. I would never live there ever again. It's absolutely ridiculous. So yeah, but I've lived in all places. I've lived in DC as a child. Even when I was grown, I lived in all parts of Maryland. I've lived in all parts of Northern Virginia. That's the part. That's the V in DMV. So I'm very simply sophisticated. Yeah, no, I mean, long as you go in DC and you stay in the tourist parts or you know somebody. But it's like the when I say the wild wild west, nobody can protect you. If it's going down, it's going down. AW's right. Maryland's not cheap either. This whole area, real estate is on fire. But I mean, and we talking in like a 2 year period. Every place is just so expensive. Rolanda Powell, you got a snake emoji. You want to see the snake again, or you want to see a different snake? Yeah. So this is the only place I've ever lived in this area. Even though I've lived in so many places in this area, and I want to live somewhere else for real. One day, I always said when I retire, I wanted to live like in the Miami area because I noticed when I went down there some time ago how cheap it was. Again, I haven't been down in a while, but I mean, it was so much cheaper than here, and I love the weather and all that down there in that area. Not per se living in Miami, but I also wanted to live in somewhere where you have to think where they don't have state tax. Like I said I was looking, maybe I could move to Texas, but I don't know. It seems a little too conservative. Or who else doesn't have taxes, state tax? Delaware or Florida, places like that. You got to think of stuff like that to kind of bring more money home. But I don't know. They tell you you want to make God laugh, just tell them your plans. But yeah, you got to make some plans. But who knows what's going to happen? But I'm kind of tired of living in the DMV. Like I want to see something new. I want to go somewhere else. I've never been to California. I've been to like everything around California except California. I've been to Washington. I've been to Arizona. I've been to Vegas. I've been to Canada, different parts of Canada, but I've never been to California. I gotta get there. Paula Picks, thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Texas is good. Yeah, but I was thinking it always reminded me. Texas reminded me of a place where, like, if you were black and you got caught wrong or something, that it could be trouble for you or something like that. But Virginia's like that. But long as you're not a criminal, you gotta abide by. But I wouldn't want to be a victim of like racism because like normally in the DMV you don't really deal with that. Virginia's getting kind of a little crazy, but like DC and Maryland, racism isn't really a thing. We don't because we're predominantly black. That's why they call it the chocolate city. But truth be told, DC had been chocolate for about 10 years because it's too expensive for black people to live there. Well, let me say that. Let me say that. Yeah. Marcy Robbins, yes, I love Canada too. I've been to Toronto and Vancouver. And Vancouver was like everything, 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 everything. So I don't know what I like about Canada. They have the with the healthcare that they cover, and I'm thinking we got enough money to do that. I'm thinking that why should anybody be without healthcare? I know I'm rambling, but I'm trying to read the comments and all that, and it's like I'm the commenter because this where it's at. Tara Simpson, you say you in DC? Yeah. Uh, yeah, and I've only I've only been to Atlanta once, and I love Atlanta. I don't maybe it was a thing, but Atlanta was like everything. I couldn't say I know enough about it to move there, but the time I went down to Atlanta, it was everything. And when I was saying about California, I'm definitely planning to take a trip to California. Um, but I want to visit because it's different parts. I want to go to San Diego, maybe spend a few days there. Go to LA, spend a few days there. Go up to the Bay Area, like Oakland and San Francisco, and really spend some time because who knows when I'm going to get back to California. Because yes, traveling is something that people always talk about. I agree. It's wonderful to go out of the country and see things, but we have a lot here. It's a lot to do here in the United States. So yeah, I mean, yeah, I just want to do something different. I'm tired of this place. I'm not complaining, but I've been here the whole time. Rashida Abdullah, peace be unto you. Appreciate you coming in the chat. Yeah. So ooh, let me calm down. Florida not so good. I don't. Yeah, I guess I don't. I don't know. I like Florida. I like Florida. It seems like it's always sunny. Even going there like around my birthday in March, and it still be like 70 something degrees. I'm like, I can't believe that. Niecy said, go to Oklahoma. I'm scared to go to Oklahoma. Anything like in the Midwest, and there's no shades and none of my people, none of the Dove family that's in the Midwest. Like I'm afraid of like tornadoes and all that kind of stuff. Um, yeah, I'm thinking I'm like, why don't y'all move? Why y'all stay there? Why? Because like tornadoes coming every year. You can't escape them. I mean, I cannot imagine hiding in my bathtub or in the basement when my house get blown away and all that, and I can't control it. That's too scary for me. I can't do that. I can't do that. Yeah, it is okay to cry. Yeah, I just been fight. I've been fighting the tears back. um, Nietzsche said Arizona. Arizona, I've been there. It was like real hot. It's like what it is. It's the desert, and I don't like being real hot, and I don't like being real cold. So that's why I was kind of picking Florida because okay, hurricanes. You're right, right. Brown sugar's right. Yeah, because I wouldn't. Yeah, that's the thing. I would say I would probably still have a home up here, and you know, when in the wintertime come down to Florida. But yeah, I don't know where life gonna take me. You just never know. But I definitely plan to leave here one day because just being here every day. I mean, every day of my whole life, like Laverne say, 44 years and all that. Every day. I just want to do something different. Let me show this. Even I don't, because I didn't put it out there, but Bronze Fairy did. So hit that like button. If I don't ask for it, but that was the request of one of the Dove fans. So yeah, yeah. Ravine S. Yes. I've been to like Vegas like 6 times. And guess what? I don't even like it. That's crazy, right? But it's so much to do in Vegas. And normally I don't go when it's like super hot. Cause yeah, in Vegas, like it could be like 115 degrees, like it ain't nothing. But um yeah, that's crazy. I can't even believe I said that out loud. I'm talking about I've been to Vegas 6 times and I don't even like it. That's kind of weird because I'm saying I used to be like a big gambler. Like I used to go in go in for it. When I mean like I could sit in the casino probably 10 hours, not even eat nothing. But I gave that life up. I don't, I don't. I don't like losing my money no more. I mean, like even risking it. I don't, and I feel like it's a waste because I feel like I went to Vegas. You want to get out there and do something. You want to do something because I mean, you could tour the Grand Canyon. You can fly on a helicopter. You can rent a Ferrari. Uh, you can go ATV in. It's like it's just so much to do. So why sitting there in the casino to maybe win some money or lose all your money? Yeah, I don't want to do that. And now I think the last time I went to Vegas was last year. and it was like during the course of the pandemic, and it was so many people out there, and they didn't like care, and I was like so uncomfortable. I was like, why did I come here? I did it for a friend's birthday, and I really regretted it. But I probably won't ever go unless it's something out there. You know what? I want to go. I heard Simply Sakina mention something like the Usher show out there. I want to see Usher in concert because I said to myself, I always want to make sure I see all the performers that I enjoy because, like in the past, I never got to see Michael Jackson. Oh, that broke my heart. I used to be the biggest Michael Jackson fan, so I try to make sure I get out to all the concerts. If Sade ever come back in the United States, I don't care where it is. I don't care if she want $1,500 for her ticket. I'm getting. That's it. Period. I'm doing it. But yeah, I don't want to miss any more people that I really want to see. How I got? Let me take that annoying Steve down. We talking about Usher and all of that. Might well take that down. But forgive me for rambling. I'm just going. But yes, yeah, they say Usher tickets are kind of like what do you call it? They're doable now because before they were like $1,500. The one I saw, but now they like 250. I would fly out to Vegas to see Usher for sure for 250. That's doable, you know. But now like concerts and everything is so expensive, and you just gotta adjust if you want to see him or you're not. You want to look on YouTube or not. Her Highness, yes, I did get to see Prince, and this was before he stopped doing like all his what'd you say, his risque song, and and that show was one of the best shows I ever seen. But crazy enough, let me go back to another story. I don't know how to take that title down right now. I saw it's a show in Vegas. I don't know if they still have it. It's called Purple Rain, and it's a Prince impersonator. He does Prince better than Prince did. And I'm telling you, it's not a lie. I don't know if you could look it up. It's probably on YouTube, but it's spelled purple, regular purple, then rain is REIGN. I'm telling you, that boy, whoever that boy is bad. Purple Rain. So I did get to see Prince. I never got to see Luther Vandross. I regretted that. Um, who else? I don't know. But I just said from now on, if I want to see him and I really want to see him bad enough, I gotta go see him. I'm not missing it because you just never know. This is a short life in real life. This is a short life, so you better get out there and do some of the things that you want. You know, that's what I tell you. That's what I tell you. So, all right, let me calm down. Who we going? I guess I'm the only one talking about knowing Steve. Let me take this. I'm gonna take this thing down. This this knowing Steve. Let me take that out. Hide that. Yeah, because I'm trying to just get a little discussion on Married at First Sight. It's like I have to talk about. It's like a thing. It's like let's say call it come Thursday. I gotta say something. I gotta say something about it. It's like I gotta get my fix of Married at First Sight. Even though again, I probably won't be reviewing it if they don't turn this thing around because it's too toxic and I don't want to see that. I don't want to see it, but it's like sort of an addiction. Let's go with America's favorite couple, Michael and Jasmine. I just want to, just touch on it. From what I saw, I get confused. I get confused by what they're doing because one minute we see he's actually trying. He's trying to really get in there and do everything Jasmine says, but now she looked like she was kind of taken to it, and now she talking about she don't feel a man. She don't feel nothing for him. That spark isn't there. When she gonna wait for the spark to happen? What after the experiment is over? I don't know, but uh, I was really I'm gonna say I go on what I see. A lot of times people get into the different like the interviews and people's lives and all that kind of stuff. I don't do all that. I don't do all that. I get into what I see. of course, we all give our opinion, but I don't try to go so deep and then go into the background. Or did you see on Michael's IG or all that? I go on by what I see, and I can say I was really hard on Michael, and it is. I can tell you why, or maybe share something that I've never said before. I felt like, not that I expect perfection, but I want us to show up better on camera. Michael or anybody else, especially somebody under 30 years old, and it really don't matter what age they are. A lot of people wouldn't know what it takes to be a good husband. But I wanted Michael to more show up as a man of character, a man who presented himself well to Jasmina, like somebody she could depend on. And I didn't really see that from him. And I felt like I did look a little deep in knowing that they really trauma bond these two. That's why they so have so much in common, because they both have like great losses in their lives. But I just wanted a little bit more for little Michael. I wanted him to show up better on camera and say, you know, yeah, black men can be good husbands. I wanted that. And again, Michael's deficiencies or shortcomings were so great, we really couldn't see, or some of us, and I'm gonna say me, I couldn't see uh Jasmina's what do you call it? Her shortcomings, because she's something. She's something, because I know I couldn't put up with a person like Jasmina. She is the Caribbean Amazonian goddess. We got all of that, but that attitude and that lack of self accountability, oh, it's disgusting. AW said, "What we doing? Are they doing a marriage improv?" Oh, you say they are. Okay, I was trying to figure out what you were saying. Yeah, I'm just going over different couples, because I'm trying to get my married at first sight. Even though I said I'm done with it after this season, but them taking it away this week, it really bothered me, and I don't think they're gonna stay together. That's my prediction, because at this point, if Jasmina hasn't would you say locked in on Michael, or even try to connect with him, it ain't. I don't think it's gonna ever happen. So I don't know if they're doing it to get to the end, or people say, oh, they got bonuses or whatever the case may be. I don't know, but Jasmina is just that. She's cold. She doesn't. She doesn't have any self accountability. She always wants to be right, and none of that works. None of that works at all. So yeah, I'm off that train. I gave that up. I was I guess I was trying to fight for her, but looking really like honing on Michael. But they both got issues, and they should go their separate ways. That's what I'm gonna say. So let me see who we gonna go with next. Tracy B. Jasmine needs to be by herself. Nasty attitude. Absolutely, she does. She ain't ready. She ain't ready. She need a long distance relationship, a man in the phone kind of situation. That's about it. So yeah, I'm done with her. So let me move on to somebody else. I did Noy. I did Jasmina. Let's do let's do Mark the goldfish and Lindsay the shark. Let's cover that. And as I say, still don't. Oh, I'm on the wrong thing. Let me stop. As I say, get down in those comments, because I feed off of that. I feed off of that. I'm tripping. So as far as like Mark the Shark, it's really kind of hard with Lindsay to kind of focus on like what Mark is lacking, because to me Mark isn't a such a wonderful catch or anything like that, because the man doesn't communicate. The man's the man's life appears to be in shambles. Let me take that out. I ain't even put it up. I can't even put. I tried to put up, y'all. I can't even fake with y'all. I tried to put up, it didn't work out. But yeah, Mark is like he's super. He's uh he's super needy to me, in a sense of that he's not asking for the help, but you always see like something is always going on with him, and he acts like he doesn't know. But let's get it. Lindsay, a low key, high key. she's straight abusive, like for real. Like when people when people like um, chipping at you as a person, saying them things to kind of break you down and all that kind of stuff. That's emotional abuse. That's exactly what she's doing. Her tongue is so deadly, so lethal. I mean, I heard her father say it. Just like Steve, you got to believe what people fathers say. I heard the way she talked, like I could never speak to her ever again. They say you in a marriage and you go through things and you say things. Lindsay will say anything out her mouth without any regard, and you can't take that back. You can't take it. I mean, she say some awful things, and I really want to know, and I want to know what Mark thinks when he hears Lindsay talk about him when she was in that bathroom. I know he heard some of it because she was yelling, but just to hear all them awful things. Because look, they just met. How attached could he really be? But on the little special I watched yesterday, I saw Lindsay. She was like flat out asking Mark, like, "Hey, do you want me to leave or not?" And he wouldn't answer the question. That told me everything that I need to know. Mark is like so checked out from Lindsay. It's a done deal. I don't know. Like I said, it's for some reason that they hang around or keep going. I don't know why. Like the way people been treating people. Why can't you just go into that second bedroom and say, "I'll film with you," but this ain't working for real. Why can't they do that? Because why go through all of that? Especially if you done, but you haven't said it yet. So yeah, I think Lindsay kind of gets away with it so much because I'm gonna say it because she's a female, she's a lady. Because again, she's to me she's just as bad as Elijah Wan. Uh, because she tries to control Mark in a different way. And some of those people who are what you say, like they're kind hearted or they want to look out for you, but what they do, they're gonna remind you, they're gonna keep a list of it. Yeah, I did this for you. Like as soon as they get mad and all that, like I'd rather sleep outside than have you do anything else for me if it's like that. If you keep a score of what you do for me, I wouldn't want it. She couldn't do nothing for me. She couldn't cook no eggs. She couldn't do nothing. Don't wash my clothes. Don't do nothing. They are like a total mess. So yeah, I just don't see it for them. I don't know who's gonna make it, but who I said gonna make it. The last couple, Katina and Elijah one. That's who's gonna make it. He got her. I'm telling you, he got her so good with that. What do you call it? That molding process. That's what we call it. Because I mean, after somebody tells you, "Hey, this is what's going to happen," you got to put that information in your back pocket. His brother told Katina, "Hey, the man is going to try to shape you into the wife that he wants you to be. You gotta hold on to that information." And that's exactly what they doing. Sunshine Flowers. Let me put the and in Sunshine and Flowers. Good night. Thank you so much for coming through. I ain't mean to hold you so long. I'm just going on. I'm trying to close this live out, going through couples, and I appreciate you stopping through. Appreciate the continued support. I can tell you, like, like everybody on the list just continues to show this support. I'll tell you, without y'all, I am nothing. I'm just somebody talking to the camera, but y'all show up with me all the time. But let me go ahead and get back and close that Elijah Wan and Katina. Yeah, he's in the he's got that molding process going on. And I didn't know it would be this bad. I understood when a brother said that it was going to happen, but he is taking everything from her. It's like he's trying to rip her piece from piece until he almost can rename a person to this new wife that he wants. And then then the situation is so complicated in itself. We learn it more and more. Hey, Elijah one doesn't he's never dated a black woman, and to go marry, and that is saying something because as a black man, you didn't come across with a black woman that you were interested in. But I get it. We got to understand his mother, how Katina say she taking up for her husband. He's half Irish, and he has a mohawk, um, Yeah, it's something it's something really it's something missing there for a large one. Then let's throw in he got the ADHD, the man's on meds, who and that's the thing. It's no knocking on somebody who's on meds, but the fact of the matter is you're joining with a person who has emotional issues. And you gotta take the brunt of that. And you gotta deal with that. And Katina has already taken on that role, and his friends are encouraging her to do that. Like, well, when he have his outbursts, just agree with them and all that. After he done cussed you out with everything, you can't do nothing right. That weighs on you. You're no longer looking out for yourself. You only worrying about what he needs, how to please him. You're lost. Nobody should ever be lost in a relationship. It should be two people coming together. And Katina is lost. And I think he's already broken her down in such a manner like he's got her. You've heard the term Stockholm syndrome. In such a short time, you gravitate towards your abuser, and you can't understand it. Like, he treat me so bad, but I cling or I connect with this person. This is all I got. This my husband. This my wife. Oh no. Oh no. It's awful. And then we have yet to see with all Isaac's demand, what is his definition of what a husband is supposed to be. I mean, in that just little segment we saw with Katina Lajwan, she asking for some new curtains or some countertops. And now she asking for too much. Like, as a husband, you the man, you providing and all that, you doing everything. You can't get your wife some $2,500 counters or something because she wants to put a woman's touch on it. That's asking too much. That don't sound like a husband to me. And it ain't about the materials. It's the fact that what Katina wants doesn't matter. Everything is his. Everything is about pleasing him or what's needed for him. And it's just like it's so quite ridiculous. And again, people for y'all who y'all definitely watch my reviews, I say that Married at First Sight, not just with Katina Larger with all these other couples, they're creating a perfect storm. They I've heard that I try not to. I listen to a YouTube video saying that they have pretty much a set of 18 experts that pick through all the information and put them together. It's not Pastor Cal and all of them, Dr. Pepper and all that. They put these personalities together in their backgrounds for things to happen. And that's exactly what's going on. So Katina's been in a previously abusive relationship, emotional abusive relationship. So now look who they put her with. This is not by accident. And she's going right back in it. Katina hasn't healed from her past relationships. So yeah, I mean they just triggering her, they triggering each other. It's an ugly scene. And as I said, I really mean it. Even though it was one of my favorite shows, if again this doesn't clean up by this year turnaround, which it probably ain't. I'm probably not gonna ever do it anymore because I'll find something else because I don't need to see that. I don't want to see that. And I'm gonna show them that this ain't what I'm gonna do. And I'm sure some other people feel the same way as me. So it's pretty ridiculous. So wow, we covered all of the couples. I just wanted to run through them because to get my little Married at First Sight fix. It's like an addiction. So again, I can't thank y'all enough. I cannot thank y'all enough for all y'all do. I really mean every word I say. Without y'all, there is no me. I appreciate each and every one of y'all for y'all support because y'all could be anywhere in this YouTube world, but you're here with me. So, uh, if y'all want to throw any questions in there, or not, I'm about to close this out in probably about 10 minutes or less. And just break it down. And Apple Charm, thank you so much. I always see you come through, and I appreciate you. See you in the YouTube world and all of that. Thank you, Tara Simpkins. Yeah, it just means this means everything. It's everything. As I said, I could. It would be so much easier for me just to get on all these channels as you see the people I roll with, give you the real tea, Simply Sakina, Niecy Dixon, um, Little Black Book, Miss Misha, all that. I could just be in the comments. I'll be fine. But again, I do this for y'all, for people who I saw interest. Like, yeah, people want to hear what I have to say, so I gotta give my people, the Dove fam, what they want. And I again appreciate, because I was so nervous about doing this live, just because I'm not technologically advanced. I don't, it's the smallest things I'm not able to do. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna have to step my game up and get on my craft even harder. I don't even know how to like copy my little YouTube, like whatever, to send you what video I have, just simple stuff like that. But I'm sure I'm gonna learn, because I have for sure the support, and I just gotta step my game up from here. So like I said, I appreciate y'all just spending the time with me. Y'all have already, as y'all always do, y'all exceed my expectations on this. I was thinking, I saw two people waiting. I was like, oh Lord, I'll be talking to two people. But I said, you know what? Them two people showed up, and I'm gonna be right there with them, and I'm gonna give them the best show that I got. So it feels wonderful to be appreciated, and it makes me feel like I'm doing this for a purpose. So I thank all of y'all, all of my all of the Dub fam, all of my YouTube cousins out there, because we roll strong, and like I said, I have no doubts about it. Y'all stay with me, y'all ride hard. And look, we've been over here for an hour and 11 minutes, and I didn't expect to even go this long. So I really appreciate y'all. I really slow down. Appreciate y'all. Just taking the time and sharing with me. Even got to meet Jake the Snake. Who knows? On another live, you might get to meet my other two. Maybe one at a time. I don't want to. We are okay. Tracy B. I appreciate that. Y'all with me. Oh, Cherry Noir. Thank you for. Yeah, I'm about to shut it on down, and just thanking everybody, because this is y'all channel, and as I tell anybody, this is the place. If you're not normally into comments, or this is the place to do it. Whatever you got to say, you say it. The only thing I ask one thing. Let's just be respectful to each other. You want to talk about Elijah Wan's new haircut, or Katina's 600 density wig? I don't care. Please do it. Please do it. Just let's treat each other right. Can I talk about? Oh, what's going on with Tommy? Oh, can I? Okay, okay, yeah, I got okay. Good. I had to read. Okay, gotta talk like. Oh yeah, even though we doing a married at first sight, I gotta do this with Tara Simpkins. And he say, what my man say? He say, there are millions of sexy singles in Potomac. Potomac has a population of 45,000, and only families live there, not sexy singles. I promise you. And we have yet to see one scene in Potomac. So I mean, I know people be getting up and be like, "Oh, why does that matter?" It's like, yeah, if you live here, that's like insulting your intelligence. It's insulting. Potomac is old money. You don't move there unless you establish, you got a wife and kids and family, and you're gonna raise and grow, and you inherit one of those homes or something like that. Those houses are built in the 80s and 90s and 70s and all that. There's no sexy singles in Potomac. All them scenes you seen is in DC, Maryland, and Northern Virginia. It's yeah. So yeah, Monique King, you right. They should just do it at DMV. That would be the proper way to do it, because it's okay. You just spread it around. And I know the former Real Housewives of Potomac, Monique, she's getting the what is she getting? Love and Marriage DC. I don't know why. Monique from Love and Marriage Potomac lives in Potomac, you know, not DC. They definitely don't live in no DC. They got different properties all over the area. But hey, Jennifer Westbrook. Oh, I'm so glad. I'm so glad you made it. I guess you just have to watch the replay because I'm about to end this live. But yeah, just don't play with the people's intelligence because all of us, some of us live in the area, and it's just it's insulting. It's insulting. Yeah, call it the DMV. It's so many places around here that you don't touch, and it and as I said, you could walk to some of them. So yes, yes, simply Sophia. Yes, there are no apartment buildings in Potomac. Exactly for all the sexy singles and no condos. These are old money homes. If you watch Real Housewives of Potomac, who has a Potomac house? The Grand Dame, Karen Huger. That's a, a old money Potomac house. That's what that looks like, and that's what the houses look like. They're not that they're all the same. Some are larger, some are smaller. But yeah, just don't play with me. So I'm gonna go ahead and close this out. And as I tell y'all, as I say all the time, because now y'all got a glimpse of me and I got to interact with y'all directly. I always say this. Y'all could be anywhere in this YouTube world, but you're here with me. I really appreciate it and I really mean it. This was a great first live. Thank you for making it great. As always, y'all come through. Thank you so much.